YouTube, what is up? It's AD with US Squads. I hope you're enjoying your day. Today we're just showing you a unbox and a quickie install video on a product that might interest you. This is a basically a swivel stud Picatinny rail adapter. Now, real quick, why would you need this for your rifle stock? Well, let's pretend that you have a Harris bipod. Harris bipods actually connect to the swivel stud. That's their whole concept. You pinch these little ear things here, and they go around the swivel stud. You use this to tighten it down. You're good to go. But what happens when you have an Atlas bipod, or even this is a clone, an Atlas bipod clone that doesn't have they just don't have the ability to mount onto a swivel stud. They only mount to like a Picatinny rail. So you're going to have to get an adapter unless you get a whole new chassis, which can be very, very expensive. Say you like your stock. For example, this is a Precision 22 that I've pretty much put together. This is a CZ455 with a 20-inch bull barrel. It has a Boyd's Tactical setup, wood stock, which isn't bedded or anything, but this thing is pretty damn accurate. And it has the swivel studs right there, but obviously no Picatinny rail, because this chassis was like, this Boyd's Tactical stock was like $100. So it's not going to have an adapter. I kind of want to goof off and mount this Atlas clone on there and see how it performs. But to do that, I had to buy this adapter, and this was about $25 on Amazon.com. And Blackhawks, they make great stuff. This is made in the USA. I've liked Blackhawk products, and what I like about this is what happens and how you mount this is basically there's a few pieces. There's this kind of like body, and you're gonna put your swivel stud in there, and then you're gonna use this little metal pin to lock it in, and then I guess you lay this rail on top of it, and you tighten down these screws that will actually tighten down onto your stock. And they provide this little rubber gasket so you don't scratch up, because you don't destroy your stock. So you put enough tension with an Allen key to keep pressure on that so it doesn't slide around, but this will help so it doesn't damage it. So I'm going to quickly install this, and then I'm going to install that bipod. And this rifle is safe. I've checked and removed the magazine. It's good to go. I could put this in a vise, and I could do a lot of other stuff, but I'm not too worried about it. All the stuff on here is pretty good stuff. So I'm going to put this bar on here like so, and I'm going to put this pin in there like so. Once that's, oh, you know what, I did forget a step. I forgot to put that gasket in there so it doesn't scratch the shit out of my stock. So I'm going to put the gasket down. I'm going to lay this bar down and stick the pin in. Once I have that, I'm going to just lay this rail adapter on top of the gasket here. Line up these Allen key screws, which are right here, and I'm just going to tighten this down onto the gasket. So there's 2 screws, and I'm just going to tighten these down like so. Now I'm not going to over tighten it because it is a wood stock. I'm just going to tighten this down good enough that it's firm, it's straight, and it's going to just stay put. And I can feel the tension, and it's not going to go anywhere. So I don't want to, again, crank this down too hard. Okay, so there it goes. So now I have very quickly a Picatinny adapter onto this bottom stock. I can now simply take this Atlas bipod or Atlas clone, put it on there, tighten this down. And once I tighten that down, that's going to lock in there. So now I can use this. Now, yeah, it's a little higher. It's, I don't know, 1/2 inch. So I don't think that'll affect my shooting too much, but I have this on there. Okay, so that's pretty much installed now. So we'll give it a shot. Again, I'm really happy with my S-type Harris bipod that swivels. It's an amazing bipod. I'm super happy with it. I do have the Atlas, the real Atlas bipod on my 308, but this is another video that I'll do for you guys after I take this to the shoot and give you a kind of a review on how this shoots. So I'm going to lay down on this rifle now and see how it feels, see how it swivels and manipulates, and we'll give some feedback on that in a moment. But just wanted to show you guys how quickly and how this swivel stud Picatinny rail adapter installs onto pretty much any stock with a rifle. So again, like how it's built, super nice. It's nice that it has a little bit extra length so you can move this back if you'd like. I like how it has that extra swivel stud on the front in case you do want to put a sling on there. A lot of these tactical stocks will have two swivel studs, one for your Harris bipod or similar design, and then one for your sling anyway. But in case you don't, that's kind of nice that it does provide that. And for 25 bucks, can't beat it. Pretty simple, pretty sturdy. So we'll give it a beta test at the match this weekend, and I'll give you some more feedback. But appreciate you guys watching. In case you wanted this simple swivel stud Picatinny rail adapter, that's a quick video on how to install it and a little basic 1-2 on it. You guys enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, and appreciate you guys watching.